if you need to get off, Auntie Lisa. I'm used to being on my own.
You'll never be on your own as long as I'm around, love. Who are you texting?
Nobody. Haven't got any credit.
What is your brother thinking? I mean, you need that phone for emergencies. He should be keeping on top of this stuff. At last.
All right, then, kid.
You do know Zoe's appointment with the nurse is this morning.
Sutton decided to reorganise fresh produce. We had to shift stuff round.
How much longer do you think you can keep going like this? College, 2 jobs. You can't take proper care of your sister if you're out all the time.
Give it a rest, will you? I'm knackered.
Zoe needs you here. By the way, when did this floor last see a mop? I don't suppose you thought to bring any milk? Oh, for goodness sake, you work in a supermarket.
Didn't know we needed any.
It would have taken you 2 seconds to check before you went out.
Anybody ever tell you you're a right old nag?
I've got no cereal left either.
Oh, there's plenty of cereal.
Not the kind I like.
Fine. Cereal and milk. I'll be back in time to come to the surgery.
Money, money, money.
Go easy, all right? It doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, it does. It's paper. Did you have a look? The new laptop. You forgot.
No point having a new laptop if the lecky gets cut off, is there? Bills have to be paid first.
You promised. But I need it. It's got wireless and everything. Jenny Joyce's mum got her one. My desktop's like out of the Stone Age, dead slow, it's rubbish.
Don't exaggerate, it's not rubbish.
I'm the only one in our class who hasn't got a laptop. They'll think I'm a right loser.
Look, just shut it, will you? You're not having a new laptop, end of.
I hate you.
Bloody kids.
Whatever it wasn't me.
Some pensioner is being sued by the teenage toe rag that robbed him because he fell down the stairs when he was making a run for it.
Dad, you're babbling.
If it had been me, I'd have pushed him down.
Then you'd have been up in court.
The world's gone mad.
I mean, look what happened the other day. How did you get to the point when you would actually put a knife into your own brother?
Well, actually,
I mean, you've used all the butter up.
I was thinking of your waistline.
Oh, great. You know, there was a time
The Dark Ages.
when kids were seen and not heard.
And sent up chimneys.
Oh, Emmy!
Oops.
Come on, it's not that bad.
They're not that expensive.
I still can't afford it. How much do I owe?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, go on, how much?
Just give me 2 quid. It's okay.
I'm off to get changed.
Not hungry.
Oh, don't be silly. You've got to eat something.
You know that laptop I told you about?
Yes, you need it for your project, you said.
It's A's. I'm the only one in our class who hasn't got one.
You asked Ewan about it.
Well, he doesn't want me to have one. I could save up, but it will take years.
Can't expect all the kids to have them.
Everything's done on laptops these days, Auntie Lisa. All our schoolwork's supposed to be emailed, and I'm the only saddo who can't. It's horrible, Auntie Lisa.
If it's that important, I'll see what I can do.
We need to go in 5 minutes or we'll be late.
And whose fault is that?
Takeaway tonight.
And another thing.
Oh, here we go.
My mother,
The saint.
she never bothered with takeaways or ready meals.
I just fancied a treat, that's all.
Why don't you just chain Mom to the kitchen sink and be done with it?
Back in the day, I could have sold you for a couple of cows.
You'd have never got them through the front door.
Or you, off to a
Rather good it'll do.
Indian, all right.
Do I have a choice?
Rob. If anybody can make a difference, it's you.
What?
So how's it going? Any attacks since she was diagnosed?
I had one the other day at school.
You never said.
You didn't ask.
He wouldn't have cared anyway. I'm sure that's not true.
Of course it isn't. Don't be daft.
You're going to give her a proper checkup. I mean, if you're going to do it, may as well do it right? You should go through that inhaler thing with her again, make sure she's using it properly, because if anything happens and I'm not around...
Lay off. She knows what she's doing.
She hasn't had any breakfast either.
She'll eat when she's hungry. Not going to starve, is she?
That attitude's not helping.
Yeah, well, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
You didn't have to come. Nobody asked you to.
Well, I couldn't very well leave it up to you.
Are they always like this?
You are a cheeky little madam.
Can't imagine where I get that from.
Now listen, young lady.
Oh, wait for it. In my day...
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, OK, go on then.
When I was a kid. Now, seriously, your dad's a bit down in the dumps.
I'd noticed. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Well, whatever it is, all this sniping isn't helping.
It wasn't sniping. That was banter, Mother.
Don't do it. Try and be a bit more sportive.
Like how?
I don't know. Make him a cuppa when he comes in. Use your imagination. Well, I've got to go. Hey, and I know it's a study day, but I don't want you in your jammies all day. Oh, would you empty the tumble dryer for me?
And you keep one inhaler...
In my bag, so I've got it with me all the time.
Exactly. And your teacher knows where it is? You have told her teacher?
I told Zoe to tell him, yeah.
You should have seen to it. Kids forget things. What if something happens in class?
Well, hang on, didn't you say she had an attack at school?
Oh, yeah, but that was in the playground with my mates. Will they know about the inhaler?
That's not really good enough, is it?
Don't start.
It's OK, I'll tell Mr. Gibbs.
No, you're all right, kid. I'll ring the school.
Well, make sure you do.
Well, I think that's everything. If you need anything, just give me a call. I'll be here all day.
Cheers.
You're sure she's all right?
She's fine. Stop worrying. See ya.
Right then, come on, school.
I'll finish tidying up.
Hey, steady.
I feel a bit weird.
She needs to eat something. I'll get her a banana. She can take it with her.
No, hang on, look. Maybe you should just take today off.
Nonsense. Bit of food and some fresh air should be right as rain.
No, that's it. Go on, kid. Get back to bed for a bit.
You're not doing her any favours wrapping her up in cotton wool.
Yeah, well, it's not your shout, is it? I'm her guardian.
Oh, you're barely out of your teens yourself. How can you possibly know how to look after a 14-year-old?
Knock it off, all right? You're doing my head in.
Your trouble is you're too stubborn for your own good. I do my best for you.
Oh, here we go.
The trouble with you is you can't see when somebody's trying to help you, just like your father.
It's from a woman.
What is it?
I don't know. It's addressed to you, and I haven't got X-ray vision.
Oh, it's not ticking. Just signed a fan of the radio show.
I'd rather have a bottle of whiskey.
Ah. They must have heard the debate. On doctors wearing ties.
That's what you've been debating. Groundbreaking stuff, that is.
It's a serious issue.
How do they know you work here? You should get a clip-on tie.
Oh, come on, don't you think that's a bit,
What?
naff?
It's a safety thing.
Did that loo last see any cleaner?
It's full of water, isn't it? Cleans itself when you flush, stands to reason.
that supposed to be funny?
Give me a break.
Anyway, it's clean now.
Great, I'll hang the flags up.
Can't you keep this place tidy for 5 minutes?
I need that. I'll tidy up after. Is any of that addressed to you?
I'm just checking if there's anything urgent.
It's none of your business. You don't have to do that.
Won't clean itself. In the spring, you're going to have to think about that garden. Your mum would have hated to see it go to rack and ruin. What's wrong?
Like you don't know. You're unbelievable. They'll take her off me, you stupid cow. Go on, get out.
Get off me!
This is my house and she's my sister.
You and just listen.
Get out, get out, get out!
Do anything.
Yeah, all right. I've got to go. Okay, bye. Barry? Whoa, 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 whoa! What happened?
No, nothing, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, you're lucky.
Oh, this was stupid, like, stupid.
Hang on, hang on. You're here now, aren't you?
No, I've got to go.
At least let the doctor have a look at you. Come on, no strings. Come on, good lad.
You awake?
Oh.
Come on, get dressed. We're off back to the surgery.
Oh no, why?
You're not well. I just want to make sure you're all right.
I am okay. I mean, I will be.
Yeah, well, let's let the doctor decide that. Just get up, all right? Now, please.
As far as I can see, there are no bones broken this time. I suppose you want to tell me how you got like this? Okay, well, you can always talk to Sergeant Hollins. Okay. Just trying to help. May as well let me finish. You know, anything you say to me is confidential. Well, your injuries still haven't healed from the last beating you took, so you could do with going to the hospital.
No. No hospital. I tried that. It wasn't for me.
Okay, can you lift your top up for me? Someone's giving him a good beating again.
Yeah, and this time I intend to find out who he was.
Well, I don't think he's in the mood to talk.
He's come here, hasn't he? Look, he's scared witless. I'm going to help him.
Well, whether he likes it or not.
Well, whatever it was, she seems fine now, and my doctor's happy.
Told you. I told him. He never listens.
You're sure she's all right?
She's fine. Look, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but do you think maybe you're being a bit overprotective?
Some people obviously don't think I'm being protective enough.
What do you mean?
And this came this morning. Social services.
Zoe, Zoe, come on, take deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, inhaler, stay calm. Just stay calm. Look at me. Deep breaths. Come on. 1 and 2. There you go. There you go. Better?
Thanks.
Maybe you should get yourself down to hospital just to make sure.
I'm fine.
Come on, Barry, you didn't come here for the canteen coffee because it's not that good.
This wasn't a good idea.
Are you going to let them get away with it again?
They already have.
Not if you tell me what's going on.
I can't.
Come on, Barry.
You don't get it.
You obviously want to talk, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
This one just... All right, they knew who I was, all right? They knew who I was, they knew where I was, and they knew what I'd done.
I know that these beatings weren't random. But how do you think it's going to end? Because I can see all the possibilities here, Barry, and none of them are very good. From where I'm standing, I'm your only option.
Collins?
Oh, no.
Are you okay? Probably best to keep off school for the rest of the day.
Thanks, Michelle.
It's okay. And don't stress yourself out too much. They make things worse. You too, Ewan.
Cheers.
Bye.
Don't like you, but I really need this.
Thanks.
So it had to be one of those days. And, right, there are no biscuits left. I've told that lot a dozen times. Well, tell me when the tin's running low. They're like a bunch of flaming locusts. Hey, what about Julia's office being a consulting room? I don't think it's going to be big enough. And I'm sure that Eston's not going to be happy about it. And Julia working in a stationery cupboard, how long's that going to last?
That all looked a bit cosy with Barry Chapman.
He needed help.
What part of leave it alone don't you understand?
I want to help him.
Look, you're out of your depth. Stick to being a plod and leave the detective work to someone who knows what they're doing.
That kid's going to end up dead, and I refuse to stand by and let that happen. If you want me to lay off, then give me a reason.
You don't even knock anymore. I'll have that key back.
And what's going to happen when Zoe needs picking up or you're late home from work?
We'll manage.
I haven't come for a row. We should sort this out.
Nothing to sort out. You contacted social services, end of story. Now get out!
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Yeah, right. Who else would it be?
Why on earth would I do a thing like that?
I don't know, Auntie Lisa. Why do you do anything? Why do you think I can't look after my own sister?
I don't.
You're always picking at me. The loo isn't clean, the carpets need hoovering, the bins need emptying, the shopping's not done, Zoe's not eating right.
I'm just concerned.
She's eating too much, she's not eating enough.
You and
Get lost! I'm doing my best!
I know, and I want to help.
And contacting social services is helping how?
Can I have some chocolate?
I'm doing you some lunch.
I'm hungry.
Won't be long.
It's Zoe's night to come to me for dinner, don't forget.
That's not happening.
I like going to Auntie Lisa's. Not having pizza.
If you planned her meals, you wouldn't always be on the back foot.
Can I have a bar of chocolate?
Eat your lunch first.
You can have some chocolate at mine later.
You're doing it again.
What?
How's she ever going to listen to me if you keep going behind my back?
I'm only saying.
Is that what you told social services, that I don't feed her properly?
I don't think we should do this in front of Zoe.
I really don't give a toss what you think.
I'll get it, shall I? Am I in trouble? I didn't mean him to show it to anybody.
You wrote this.
A woman's touch, a woman's touch. The magic of Aladdin couldn't do as much. She's a wizard, she's a champ, and she doesn't need a lamp.
What on earth were you thinking?
Am I really that bad a brother?
It's an attention thing, right?
Well, that's no excuse.
Why would you do something like that?
Well, I just thought that...
I don't think you thought about it at all. Have you any idea what you've done? Playing stupid, hurtful tricks on your brother just because you couldn't get your own way?
Well, I only wanted a laptop.
Bit too close for comfort.
Okay. I get it. I'll back off.
Zoe, this isn't just about you. Yes, your mum and dad died and that must have been horrible for you. But there were Ewan's mum and dad too. He's only 7 years older than you, remember, and he's trying so hard to keep it all together. Then you go and do this.
I can't believe you'd do something so cruel. Don't you care about your brother?
Of course I do.
I wouldn't have guessed it from your behaviour.
I can't do this.
What?
Ewan,
Flaming useless. I can't bring up a kid.
don't say that.
Since Mum and Dad died, I've tried to do the right thing. And here was me thinking, in spite of everything, that we're doing all right. But you're right, Auntie Lisa. I'm rubbish at it.
I never said that.
You criticise everything I do. Zoe hates me. She'd be better off in care.
Look, anybody would find it hard under the circumstances. But for what it's worth, I think you're doing a really good job. No, I'm serious. I know I couldn't have done it. Show me a family that doesn't have problems.
She's right, Ewan.
Yeah, but you two arguing is not helping. While you're busy taking chunks out of each other, she's running rings around you both. I think what would really help is a united front.
All I was trying to do was to keep things going round the house like your mum would have wanted.
Would you have wanted this?
No. And neither do I. You are doing a good job.
I'm sorry, Ewan. I didn't really need this. I'll behave myself, I promise.
You've got a lot of making up to do, young lady. I'll be clearing everything through your brother. So don't think you can play us off against each other anymore. Right, Ewan?
You and me got a lot of talking to do. But right now you can go and clean that pit of a bedroom.
I don't suppose there's any chance of that laptop then?
Maybe I should go too. You must be shattered.
Yeah.
You know where I am, if you need me.
You okay?
I will be.
Welcome home, Father dear.
What's all this?
I've prepared a change of clothing for you.
Okay. Who are you? And what have you done with my daughter?
Do have a seat, Father.
I think aliens have abducted Immy.
Would you care for a beverage?
After the day I've had, I don't mind if I do.
Hey, does any of this frost extend to your mum by any chance?
Of course, Mother. Would you care for a hot drink?
Oh, well, I'll have a cup of tea, seeing as you are asking.
I do believe the kettle has just boiled.
Whey and a custard cream.
No, but I could get used to this.
She's telling me. I wonder if I can get her to make the beds before she comes back down to earth. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Oh, well, are these homemade?
Of course. My talents, as you know, are endless.
Stick to the custard creams, if not, will you? Rob? What? You're not home much. At least be here when you are.
Scott's taking me shopping at lunchtime. He says he's got a surprise for me.
It's the first dry day we've had for ages. Now it's all going to smell of smoke.
Well, you'll have to take it all back in again, won't you?
You rotten old devil.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
With energy supplies at crisis point, will the British government do a dodgy deal? Drama tonight on BBC1 Scotland with a new series of Spooks, continuing at 9.